It's the last episode before
Right.
song number 1 will be released. Debut single, 7th of August.
Which is very exciting. But that doesn't help the topic, because I had a topic and I told you we should talk about this.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just turn off. We don't have any topic prepared. I'm sorry. No, so we're both here. Betty is on vacation in Lingen, Germany, and we're doing a podcast just next to each other, and I think it's exciting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming over and visiting me.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for being such an amazing host and letting me come visit with you. Love it.
Anytime. So how do you feel in Germany? What do you think about Germany?
I love it. Why are you interviewing me, though? That's not how this goes.
Because people are interested in you as well. It's not only me.
No, it is you.
No.
It's all you.
Shut up.
Yeah. I love it here. This is my home. This is my second home.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you're here in Germany for the 4th time or
Third
time?
Third time, right?
But you spent one time when you were very young.
Yeah, well, okay. I don't count that.
Okay, you don't count that. So
I don't
the 3rd
count
time,
that because I was 8.
Yeah, and I'm so happy we got Betty here. Very warm welcome. We found a nice Airbnb for you. It's really beautiful.
Yes.
A very nice lady. Offering
wonderful.
Offering a room and so on. And now we're sitting in the studio. We're not prepared for anything, so if you hear us just talking, turn off the screen or whatever, walk away. We don't care anymore because we're so happy meeting each other. Mm-hmm. Nice.
It's nice to spend time together.
Yeah, absolutely. Later on, we're gonna go into the forest for 2 hours. Take my kids with me, so I'll punish them for what they did the last week.
It's not a punishment, it's fun. What do you mean?
All right, so what's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? Tell me what's going on with your music right now. Tell me about the process. What's happening?
It is exciting. So I think it was end of May, 12 songs were recorded, mixed, mastered. So music production, audio production is finished. We're sitting in my home recording studio. You can watch my equipment or part of my equipment. It took me 14 months to start from zero, set everything up, buy the equipment, have some friends helping me out with setting everything up, start recording. I did a lot of mistakes in the beginning. I deleted a lot of stuff I recorded. And finally, I found the Transmotions sound. Okay. Everything's finished. I started video production very seriously. So every song will have a music video, lyric video, a podcast, which we're doing now. The last podcast before the first song. A guitar tutorial and free acoustic guitar samples. I will repeat this in every episode. Every month a new song will come out with all the formats for the coming years.
It's really exciting.
Absolutely. I'm thinking about the second album already because I have to plan everything. I'm starting October this year.
Already?
Oh
gosh.
Yeah, I have to start. I'm going to need at least half a year for the complete production now. And I can promise it's going to be beautiful songs. So the density of good songs on the second album will be amazing. Yeah.
So you think the second is going to be better than the first? Is that what you're saying? Is it going to be different?
Is that a bad thing to say? I think because I didn't know what I should do when I started. I never did a professional music production, video production, whatever. So I calculated upfront. I calculated a lot of mistakes in what I'm doing. I love the first 12 songs. They're awesome, but I think not every song is like a airplay single mainstream song. So I learned a lot about myself. And I truly believe the second album will be amazing. Yeah, there will be a lot of great songs on it.
I think this is really interesting because you haven't dropped your first album yet, and here we are talking about your second.
Maybe that's a bit boring for...
No, it's exciting.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I have to plan it because I want to be reliable to everybody out there. I want to release one song per month, and I'm going to stick to it. No matter what's happening, I'm going to stick to it. So I have to produce in advance a little bit. Otherwise, you can't manage. You cannot record one song per month and then record the video and all this stuff. It's not working. You have to produce in batches. So one album or maybe 6 songs in advance, video production, all this stuff. Otherwise, you're burning yourself.
Because you're doing this by yourself with some help from other people in certain areas. But for the most part, this is a one-person show. You know, that you're doing all of this work behind the scenes. You know, and I think it's kind of cool because you're pulling back the curtain and letting people see, you know, instead of us, we hear a song on the radio, we hear a song on YouTube, and we think, oh, that's a cool song. We don't realize how much work goes into it in the background.
Thank you so much for mentioning that. It's a hell of a lot of work. But there's one more advantage if we're doing this podcast or if I do guitar tutorials. It's making sure that I'm a real person, that I'm doing everything myself. I'm not using AI for anything in the audio production. I'm using a little bit of AI for the video production. So the way it's working is every song's got a music video. There's a story to every song, and this story is going to be displayed by AI footage in the background, and then I overlay me transparently over that footage. Like,
that's cool.
Either I'm singing or playing the guitar.
It's kind of like a way of reminding people that you're not like this artificial band.
Yeah.
You know, I've watched a lot of people, you know, because I like watching things on YouTube, and I've watched different people like reacting to fully AI bands. But in the commentary, they're like, they act like it's a person. It's very strange, you know, how things have changed. And to me, I feel like by doing all the things that you're doing, you've humanized music again. It's not just machines making music. It's a human being, but you're showing how approachable you are. You know, that you're a human being, and that, you know, these beautiful things are coming from inside of you, you know, your creativity. And I feel like that's something that's lost, especially in music right now.
Absolutely.
And I don't know why, but it just feels that way.
It's very simple.
You know.
The record labels like Universal, Sony, Warner, they want to earn money. They have investors. They need to pay them out. So they don't care about the music. So they're going to use AI, and you won't even realize. They make it so clever you won't even realize. Because they know many people are very skeptical about it. And this is what I want to show. So here with me, you're safe. This is your safe space. My music is completely AI free. Yes, I admit I do a little bit of AI footage for the videos, but there's no money coming in at the moment, so there's no chance I can get a team and make videos. Then I would be broke after the first song. So if there would be any serious money coming in, first thing I do, I cut that AI video footage. But that's not the time for me at the moment. So I understand if you would be very skeptical about that. You would say, I don't want to watch this because he's using AI in the video. That's okay for me. But you can be sure I make my music completely AI free.
Yeah. And I mean, you don't even use auto-tune, you use nothing. And there's a lot of artists that use auto-tune now.
I'm using auto-tune partially. I'm not using it the way that the modern pop music industry is using it
all the time.
Yeah,
like throughout the whole.
Sometimes, like you have let's say you're doing a vocal take, and it's beautiful, but it's just a little bit out of tune because you were not really concentrated. Or it's always possible. I'm doing everything myself. I don't have engineers like working with me here while I'm recording. Then I would say, okay, the take is so good. The timing is so well, and the attitude of the vocal is so great that I put a little bit of auto tune, but you won't hear that. Yeah, and I think it's okay to let people know that this is the truth. I won't lie to you.
Right.
Oh.
But see, that's what makes you human. That's what makes your music, to me, it's always felt very real. You bring these realistic stories. Your storytelling skills are amazing.
Well, thank you so much.
And they're very touching.
When I was younger, I always tried to make everything right for everybody. I stopped that. So if I admit I'm using auto-tune every once in a while, I admit it. If you don't like it, yeah, F you.
The clean version.
I'm sorry. And that's okay for me. If you don't like the video footage because it's partially AI, it's absolutely fine. Then don't listen to my music and listen to something else where you're not sure what it is.
I think I prefer listening to a human. Not questioning.
Me for sure. Sure. It is a complex topic.
It is very complex because we're in the infancy of AI. And I fear for the future of music because, music it's coming from the heart and the soul of a human, not a machine. And not machine learning.
Yeah. At least I think the music the style of music that we're listening to, like I would call my music cinematic indie folk. And I don't think that AI made music would fit to cinematic indie folk. Cinematic indie folk is should be something very real. If you take, for example, rave music or hip hop or whatever, maybe AI made music would still be okay because you're just dancing or you want to have fun.
Right.
But the music that I'm doing is very serious. It's very, very sad topics, like death, addiction, drugs, failures in life, loss of life, and all this stuff. And I can't be serious if I would use AI in any way there. It's my opinion.
You're touching on human subjects, things that not everybody wants to talk about, but we all think it. Maybe we think it in the backs of our minds, but we don't want to talk about it with others. And so having a musical outlet, having something to listen to, hearing that, that creativity kind of helps us, as we're working through something. Maybe we can find the value in the words that you're singing. When you talk about things like addiction and taboo topics that we don't normally talk about in general conversations with random strangers. It's like having a friend in music.
Yeah.
And it's a form of communication that's on a totally different level.
That's what music is for me. So my favorite bands like Supertramp, Cat Stevens, Pink Floyd, some of the grunge music as well, is so impressive to me. It's touching me that much that I want to give it back to my audience the way I feel it, the way I can manage to play. Music is so important. So important. It's the only friend that's left when everybody's gone. I can turn on the music and it will catch me up.
I like that. When everybody's gone, you still have music.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that's going to be there when I'm gone. My music will still be there. So that was a big part of the decision, a very big part of the decision to say, okay, I'm going all in and release my music very seriously on a level that I never thought I would be able to do. Here I am. I'm doing it. It's crazy.
It is crazy, but it's exciting.
And whenever it's my last day or I take my last breath, if it's tomorrow and 10 years and 20, who cares? The music is still out there, and you still get the energy from it, though I will be not there anymore. So I think that's a main part of my thinking. Yeah.
I like that.
Oh. Cool. What else do you want to know? Anything I can...
Totally catching me off guard. I was unprepared today.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
You just leave it running.
Yeah.
Stop here?
For a minute, probably.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think about it. I have to think.
Or I can leave it running and then cut it in later on.
Yeah. That too.
I'll leave it running. I think that's even smarter.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm like a little squirrel brain.
Oh, you're brilliant.
That's you.
No.
I know I'm always asking, where does this stuff come from? Where do your ideas come from? I'm always so curious. It's one of my favorite questions because I like to understand how people work. What makes them do what they do? I want to know. That was one of my questions I've been asking for a long time.
And that's very interesting. Because I had creativity for all my life, but for the majority of time I didn't know how to channel it. And through all these years of making music and writing songs, I learn when it's the time to push for creativity and not. So I'm able to manage my creativity. First question, the way I'm writing songs, it's very simple. I'm practicing a lot on my guitar. So I play acoustic guitar. Most of the time I'm only practicing, like fingerstyle here and there, all this stuff. And after 1, 2, 3 hours of practicing, there's something you play that you say, oh wow, that's cool. And I immediately get a melody for the vocals in it. So that's the way I write songs. So there's this first idea, and then on this I build up then the song. It's so simple. If you want to write songs, keep practicing 3, 4, 5 hours a day.
So then my question becomes, so do you actually compose the music before the lyrics? Or does like a lyric come to you and you think, oh, I'm going to make a song about this? I'm nosy. I'm curious.
No, that's very interesting. I'm composing. Artists are doing this differently. I'm composing the music first.
Okay.
So I'm literally practicing for hours. All of a sudden, there's something I play which says, oh wow, I haven't heard this before. It sounds awesome. Okay. And then immediately there's a vocal idea coming in because I'm also a vocalist.
Right.
And that's so nice that I'm both at the same time because I don't have to argue or discuss with somebody who's singing. Or if I would be a singer, I don't have to argue with a guitar player. I have it all in me. I can make these compromises immediately within a split of a second, which is way easier than if you would be two people and you have all these discussions and waste a lot of time and you get angry at each other and all this stuff. That's why so many bands split up. I don't split up.
I don't know.
Okay, so there's this idea, and then on this I build up. I test a lot.
Okay.
Like 95% of the music I'm doing or creating, I'm deleting again or forgetting, and there's only the best ideas that remain. And then I've got this melody of the vocals, and that may. Either I immediately write something down, like one verse already, or a chorus, and I leave it waiting for a few days, and I see if that's a topic that's worth talking about, or it takes some time. Sometimes it depends. Some songs are written in 30 minutes, like Runaway Child. I wrote that complete song with lyrics in 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
Sometimes a song takes 1 year. And it doesn't mean that one of them would be better. It's just different.
I know sometimes you would message me and you'd say, hey, I'm working on a new song.
Yeah.
And I get so excited. Oh my God, I can't wait to hear it. But then I don't hear from you for a while about it. And it's like, okay, so did that song just go away? Now I'm understanding the process better.
Yeah.
Because yeah, yeah, I've noticed that.
And the moment you write, or the moment I'm writing music, I'm
Right.
so excited.
Right.
And I want to tell it to somebody, and there's nobody there because I'm such a bitch.
You are not.
People tell me I'm a bitch.
No,
No?
no. I like you.
Maybe that's the wrong word.
Different.
Forget about it.
You're different. You're just different.
No, okay.
You're unique.
I think everybody's unique. No matter what.
But back to music. That's where we were supposed to be.
So that's basically is very simple. If you want to be a songwriter, if you want to write good songs and improve, all you need to do is play your instrument and train yourself. Go practice for many hours a day. So I have a regular job as well. Oh, I'm sitting a little bit off here. I've got a regular
Yeah, I'm
job
just
as
sitting
well.
here, whatever.
So at the moment I have 2 jobs. I have 2 kids, 2 jobs. In the long term, so I can't do this for 5 or 10 years. Way too much. It's costing a lot of energy. But I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I practice for half an hour. That's the first thing I do. I'll prepare a coffee, practice for half an hour. Then I do my job. I come back in the evening, and then for 2 or 3 hours, I'm going to work on the music again. And then every weekend, like Saturdays, Sundays, I'll work on it like 10 hours each.
It's like a full-time job.
So it's a full time. It's about I have a 40-hour day job, and then I work 30 hours a week
on music.
on music.
And that's not counting the creation of videos and that kind of thing. Right?
I would say that's counting
you're
everything.
counting that? Everything? Okay.
Everything. No.
So it's not just practice time.
No. Sometimes it's more. At the moment, I'm like the last couple of weeks. I was a bit sick, so that was less. Sometimes it is more. And it's for sure. I can't handle this like for 10 years. That would be too much. It's really hard at the moment, and the target is very clear. In 5 years from now, I want to quit my day job, which is I'm working in a great company. I have beautiful colleagues. I don't want to miss them, but this is my life.
This feels like your calling, right?
This is my life work, and I'm so focused. I'm so eager to get there, and I have this target, like this 1 billion streams in 5 years. I'll make sure I get there, like for 100%. And if I would get there, I know myself, I wouldn't stop. I would continue. I put everything in this, and I'm really good at it. I know it. I'm gonna get there.
I know you risked everything. You sold your house to make an album. I remember you told me you were going to do that, and I was like, "Wow, this is wild. Is this crazy?"
It is crazy, yeah.
But I don't think it's crazy. I mean, you found what drives you, what motivates you. This is it's a process that you just have to do it.
So I could buy a car, a new car, or whatever, but me as a person, I never have been materialistic. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
In English? Okay,
You're not
we have the same word.
materialistic.
Absolutely not.
No.
So I'm not interested in all this stuff, and I had this very old house. It was not worth a lot. It was a very old house, and I was at the decision. Do you want to make music seriously and professionally or not? And the answer was yes. Yes, I want to do it. I feel my skills inside of me. I know what I'm able to do. I compare it to other musicians. And even now I'm alone. I don't have any support. I don't have a record label. I don't have a management. I'm managing myself. So I know what energy I have, and I made the decision. I want to be a professional musician. So I had to sell the house because otherwise I would need to invest in it because it was old and spend a lot of time in it, a lot of energy, and that's not possible at the same time. So I know a lot of musicians who who talk about they would like to become a professional musician. Most of them don't even know what they want to become. They just want to be safe and a musician at the same time. But fuck that. It's not, in 99.9%, it's not working. My decision is go for it 100%. And I'm really happy with it.
So you're willing to take the risk to do what you love. And I think that that's huge, because a lot of the time I feel like in society we, as people, restrain ourselves from chasing our dreams.
No.
Or what we believe that we can do or what's possible, because we are told we won't make it, we won't be successful, it's too difficult. You need to have a record company, you need to have a management team, you need all these things.
I think
you're showing people you're doing this by yourself.
Yeah, it is.
That you're that driven.
It is not easy, but I think one thing helps here a little bit. I'm thinking a little bit like an indigenous human being, if you can imagine what I mean. So planning too far ahead for materialistic things, like for a car, whatever it is, or your house, is not in my DNA. In my DNA is, how can I be most happy? How can I make other people happy? How can I bring a very important meaning to this life? And like, consuming for me is not a meaning, which unfortunately is for the majority of the people it is. For me it's not. So it was also easy for me to sell my house. I didn't love it. I'm not connected to...
You're not connected to things.
Absolutely. I'm more connected to other people. So I think I would be a good indigenous human being.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the idea of this. Yeah.
You need to go buy an island.
Yeah, one day maybe. But that's consuming again. Maybe.
No, that's consuming. Okay, so you just have to go exploring in the ocean somewhere, find some random island and stay there.
Yeah. Probably.
It's like Castaway. Yeah, that Tom Hanks.
Yeah, but only with a guitar.
But instead of a guitar, I was going to say, instead of the soccer ball, you have a guitar. You don't name it Wilson. Okay. You have to name it something else. Name it Fender. See?
No. I would. I don't want to say anything now. I don't want to make a promotion for any company.
Yeah, I should cut that part.
Fender, who's that anyway?
It's the quickest thing I could think of. Just cut that out. We just cut it out.
No, it's all right.
No, it's not all right.
They're producing nice guitar. I've got a Fender Stratocaster here.
Okay, it's beautiful. Now you're promoting. Stop.
Yeah, but I've got also Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I have to apologize. I don't have a Fender Stratocaster here. It's something else.
It's Bjorn brand. Yeah.
Maybe. What else?
I don't know. You're putting me on the spot like this. I'm supposed to be asking you what else.
And I want to switch it around.
No. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
So for me, you're minimum as important as I am on this podcast.
It's okay.
People want to see you. They want to hear what you think. Absolutely.
I just ask you questions because I'm curious. Because I like to understand how that brain of yours works. I like knowing where your ideas come from, how this whole process works.
It's trial and error. All the time. When I started, I didn't know how to play the guitar or the bass guitar. I didn't know how to sing. It's this insanity inside of you that's like, no, keep going. You're bad at the moment, but keep going. And that applies on everything that I do, even on the music recording, which 1.5 years ago, I didn't have a clue how to do it. Mm. Now I have some basics and I can record professionally. I've proven, because the first 12 songs are finished. Mm-hmm. I'm not a mixing engineer, so I have Brad Mayer as my mixing engineer for the first album. I'm not a mastering engineer, and I'm not using AI mastering, which I could, but I'm not doing it. I want human beings to work on it. So I've got Julian Lowe on the mastering side, who is an. I only met him through soundbetter.com, which is this music creation marketplace.
Interesting.
But I feel like he's giving me connection to him. He was so nice throughout the complete process. I have to mention his name again and again. I like from my side, he's giving me reasons to feel connected to him. It's I don't know why. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I get it wrong, but he did such an amazing job. He led me through all the processes, and he's an amazing mastering engineer. I can only recommend everybody, if you got the financial situation, book Julian Lowe. He's amazing.
You use the word connection, a connection to another human being.
Yeah, though
I find that so interesting.
And I never met him in person. I don't know. He's giving me that feeling through only these emails that we're sending and the messages that we're sending. He's exceptional. Well,
Kind of like you're exceptional. Because,
I cannot judge on myself. I don't want to
can.
judge on myself. The feedback that I get is that I'm difficult. That's a feedback I get again and again. So you're difficult. Yeah, I know that maybe appears to other people because I'm pushing for perfectionism. That's difficult for people.
I don't think you're difficult. I think you're driven. I think you know what you want. You know how you want to get there.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think that's necessarily difficult. And I mean, I've known you for 20 years, well, more than 20 years now.
Yeah.
I remember even back, like in the beginning, because we connected over music and I liked your music then, you always told me I'm a difficult person. But I don't think so. I really don't. I see you as somebody who's driven, who has an idea and wants to see it from start to finish all the way through.
Yeah,
You
but for
don't
other people,
give
it may appear like I want to control a lot what they're doing. Maybe.
No. But I don't think that's what it is. I think it's because you are somebody who can see, not like see in the future, but you see how the process is. Here I'm going to start here, but this is my goal over here, and you focus on that goal and you do it until you're finished.
And I think it's very holistic.
Right.
I think that's the right word.
Yes.
I think I can think of pretty holistic.
Yes. And so you're thinking about like this whole big picture.
Yeah, sure.
And so because you have to think ahead about what you're doing. I don't think you're difficult. I think it's just that you have already, you've thought about this whole process already and you've gotten to the end result. You know what you're looking for. And it's just a matter of getting that process completed.
Which is my perception, but it's
and mine.
But the perception of other people would be that this is difficult to work
maybe
with.
Maybe it is difficult to navigate but that's okay because you need somebody that is of like mind, of like motivation. It's the similar style to complete a project and see it all the way through.
Yeah, I wasted a lot of time with making too many compromises and getting nowhere. I think a lot of musicians know the situation. You're in a band or whatever, in a project, and you spend 1, 2, 3 years, and then maybe you got the first 4 songs or so, and it's just taking too long, and it's not effective enough. So the way I'm working at the moment is really very effective, very efficient, and I've proven it. So within 14 or 15 months, I set up everything like a complete studio, complete record, debut album,
Yeah, it's crazy.
I learned video production. I'm doing that at the moment.
Yeah.
And this is the pace I want to keep. And everybody that doesn't fit there, it's not going to work with me. Yeah, because in the end, in the end, it will be also a business. Although I don't like this idea, unfortunately, I have to compete with the music industry.
Mm-hmm. It's like David and Goliath.
They are set up that way. They have
Right.
way more money than I do.
Right.
They have way better musicians and all this stuff. And I have to compete with them. Yeah, you're either streaming their music or my music, so I have to discriminate. Anyway, I also put a lot of money in it. Yeah, so this gear costs a lot of money, and yeah,
So it really is like David and Goliath.
it is absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like it, and I won't stop letting people know that I'm so small and I'm fighting against the music industry and AI music. It's what I do. And if you're a musician yourself, you should see it the same way.
Mm-hmm.
You have to fight against them. If you don't, you lose anyway, because that's how the system works. They got the money, they got the radio stations, they got the promotion agencies, the booking agencies.
But this is a more holistic approach, a more grassroots style approach to what you're doing.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Because you are giving people access to seeing not just the musician, but also the human being. And all the work and, peeking, I keep saying it's like peeking behind the curtain and seeing all the work that's actually involved that teams and teams of people do. You're doing it by yourself. And it's really impressive.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's the time for it. I mean...
it's a great time.
How do you call it? Like reality TV at the moment, it's pretty successful for years now. Mm-hmm. And what I'm doing is some kind of reality TV show, like with my budget.
It's okay.
Cool.
I think it's neat.
All right. I think...
Have we talked enough now?
We talked enough now. What do you think? I know we can't ask you.
I think we talked enough.
All right. Thanks a lot. And see you next time. Bye-bye.
Life's a piece of shit if you don't care just a little bit. You just go on, you just go on.